Will you have Marissa, when we get started here, check the live stream? Wow, wow, wow. Here we go. That's all right. That's my fault. I'm like all kinds of slack on some stuff today. Here we go. And good afternoon to you, Blue Comet fans. Larry the Morning Guy coming to you live today from Parsons as we bring you Lady Blue Comet softball this afternoon here on your home for the Blue Comets. And right now we're underway here as it's Taylor Thompson starting off. She's 2-0. And she'll step right back in, the leadoff hitter here for the Lady Blue Comets. Taylor Thompson trying to get something started. Munoz, the pitcher for Parsons, and sends that in there for ball number 3. So we are live on the live stream at KINZ.biz, and here we go, 3-0. Swinging and a miss here for Taylor Thompson, now 3-1 to start her off. And Coach Hernandez down the third baseline. Coach Jacket down the first base side. And we'll get you around the horn coming up here shortly as we're underway here in Parsons in this doubleheader game here this afternoon. I know that Coach Sheeby has got some injuries from his softball team, but that's going to be a hit out there just past the shortstop out into left field. And it will be Taylor Thompson on with a single to start here for the Lady Blue Comets. So Blue Comets leadoff runner on here for Donovan as she comes to the plate. And she'll come up here facing Munoz. And her battery mates is Bador. So in here she comes. And that's in there for a strike. Going to throw down here. And Taylor Thompson going to steal the bag. So stolen base. And a strike one to Donovan. But the Lady Blue Comets at the score position here to start off in this early part of this first inning, just underway. Munoz with Bador behind the dish, sending the sign. Taylor Thompson over second, ready to go. Here's the pitch to Donovan. That's up high on the inside. It's now 1-1 here to Donovan. So just underway. Over at first is Woodman. And back in goes a 1-1 here to Donovan as Munoz comes to the plate. That's a high fly ball out into left center field, and it's going to get over the left fielder's head. Coming around to score, Taylor Thompson is going to be an RBI double for Donovan to start off. Lady Blue Comets take an early lead here on the back-to-back hits by the Lady Blue Comets, and it's an RBI double. And the Blue Comets now lead at 1-0 to start off here this afternoon. All right, so here comes the pitcher Drake trying to help her own cause with a runner in scoring position over there at second as it's 1-0 Blue Comets early. KINZ.biz. They're going to check her over third, see if she's safe. She did make sure she tagged the bag, and they see that she does. So everything's good there. So back to action here as Drake will step into the batter's box, ready to face Munoz. Over at second is Donovan. Here's the pitch. That's in there for a strike call to Drake. It's now 0-1 to start her off. So Kara Drake steps in. She said that went high out into left field, and it goes away from the fielder. She had it in the glove into left foul ground, and she drops it. So it will be a fair ball for the Lady Blue Comets. And now they are going to say it's a foul ball. I thought she might have been on the line. Couldn't tell where she was at down the line there. So it is a foul ball. So everybody gets set back up. So it is a strike two. Apologies there, folks. 0-2 now to Kara Drake. She'll go back in. Maddie Thompson on deck. And Munoz delivers. That one will be a shot right there at the shortstop. Nice job there by Spriggs, who's in a position for the catch. And that is out number 1 on the line drive shot to the shortstop. So that's out 1. Here comes Maddie T to the plate for the Blue Comets. Runner scoring position. That's Donovan over at second. And Maddie, the catcher for the Blue Comets, steps in ready to face Munoz here. First pitch to her. And that's going to be high on the infield. Third baseman coming over. Oh, into foul ground. She just didn't have her glove position right there, did Lancaster. And it's a foul ball. Who's over there? Oh, okay, Ortiz. That's it. That's the one I was missing. All right, so back in after the foul ball. 0-1 to Maddie T. Munoz back in the circle here. Donovan at second after the RBI double. That's up high. It'll be 1-1 now to Maddie. And there's a stolen base by Donovan, who steals third on the lazy throw back to the bag. So it's a second stolen base here for the Lady Blue Comets in this inning. They lead it 1-0. And Maddie T back in here with the runner over third now. Here's Munoz to the plate. And the pitch. It's a shot down the corner right through the 5-hole and into left field. And in comes the runner. Maddie T on her way to second. She'll be in there with a stand-up RBI double. 2-0 Lady Blue Comets now with one out. So the third hit for the Blue Comets here in this inning. It brought in 2 runs. And Blue Comets lead at 2-0 early here. Munoz ready to face Rachel Jacket, the third baseman for the Blue Comets. Standing in. Here's the pitch. That's a shot right back up the middle. And that should get Maddie home. And Hernandez going to bring her around the corner. Center fielder Heisey had a little trouble with it, but comes up with it, gets it back in. It's an RBI single. And it's a 3-0 ball game as Jacket takes the first pitch she sees and gets herself an RBI. And it's now 3-0. For the Blue Comets. Stepping in now is going to be Campbell, the right fielder for the Blue Comets. And she'll send that out into left field, getting underneath it there. Ortiz, and just over her head and into the fence out there, holding up there. At first was Rachel Jacket, but now she's going to be over at third as it's another double here for the Lady Blue Comets. As now runners at second and third for the Comets on the fourth hit. So Jacket and Campbell take the first pitches they see and drive them out. Here comes Eubanks, the first baseman for the Blue Comets. Blue Comets lead at 3-0 now. Still only one out and runners at second and third. That's ball for high. Ball 1 to Eubanks. Emling will be the DP, the center fielder for the Lady Blue Comets on deck. So Munoz now ready to deliver here. The 1-0 to Eubanks. That's a shot. Watch out, Coach Hernandez down the hot box side. Just behind her. Coach had moves she didn't know she had before until that one. And it's 1-1 on the long strike. All right, Eubanks ready to go right back in here with one out, runners at second and third. Blue Comets threatening here to make it a big inning to start. 3-0 already here in the top of the first. And Parsons this afternoon. Catch the live stream at KIZ.biz. And that was going to get away and underneath from Bador, and the runner's going to move up on the wild pitch. And it's now a 4-0 ball game here in game 1. Runners moving over on the wild pitch. And there brings in 1 run to make it 4-0. So Eubanks now 2-1 to her at the plate. Here's the pitch. That's up high for a 3-1 count. So 3-1 as Campbell stands over at third trying to get in herself here as it's 4-0 Lady Blue Comets, 3-1 to Eubanks from Munoz on the way. Here's the pitch up on the inside, ball 4. So runners onto the corners here after the base on balls. First base on balls given up here by Munoz. Stepping in now will be Emling, the DP, center fielder for the Blue Comets. So Emling ready to go. Munoz to the plate with runners on the corners. That's up on the inside. That's going to get away from Bador, and it's going to actually hit Emling. Kind of got a little bit of a blockage here on my view, folks, but it is hit. So hit by the pitch. So runners now all over the base paths for the Blue Comets. Still only 1 out, and it will be Corey Babcock, KB, to the plate. The number 9 hitter with bases full, 1 out. 4-0 Blue Comets, and KB steps up. Here's the pitch for Munoz. That's high outside, ball 1. So runners all over the base paths for the Blue Comets. Catch the live stream, KINZ.biz. Here in Parsons today, 1-0 to Babcock. Corey underneath that one, high out into Right center field, and it'll get down, and here come the runners, and 1-1 will come in as they kind of held the hold up there to see what would happen, but Babcock with the single, and it's a 5th hit to bring in another run here. Runners move up, so runners stay on the base pads. It's now 5-0 Blue Comets, and top of the order comes up. Taylor Thompson back up here to start off, and she'll get into that one and send it high, fly ball out into left field, and it's caught there by Ortiz. Tagging up at third is going to be Eubanks. She'll come in and score, so the sacrifice fly for Taylor Thompson works, and that's out number 2. So coming to the plate now, it will be Donovan. She had a double, RBI double, and a stolen base. She'll come up here with runners at first and second, and a 6-0 ball game for the Lady Blue Comets. That is going to be ball 1 to her. Riley Donovan looking to make it an even bigger inning here. Blue Comets with 1 runners at first and second here in the first inning. That's up high outside. It's now 2-0. Coach GB talking strategy down in the dugout here. It's 2-0 to Donovan, and Munoz with the pitch on the way. That's going to be low and get by from Bador. And runners now will move up to second and third and get into scoring position here. It's now 3-0 to Donovan. Eleventh hitter to the plate here in the first. Donovan. Drake comes up next, but Donovan in with a 3-0 count. Trying to load him up here. That's in there for a call strike. 3-1. So 3-1 counts. Donovan right back in, looking to get another RBI here in this first. Outside ball 4, loading them up. And Blue Comets all over the base pads once again. And it will be Kara Drake stepping up. She's 0 for 1 as Coach Chibi going to come out and have a chat with his pitcher here. It gives us a chance to go around the horn here. As is Munoz in the circle, Bador behind the dish, Woodman at first, Myers at second, Spriggs at short, Lancaster over there at third, Ortiz in left, Heisey in center, Brown is in right field for the Lady Vikings here today. The guys are playing ball today as well. I understand it's at Waverly Park, I think, if that's right, over there, what they're playing today. And we'll catch up with the guys. Supposed to play baseball tomorrow in Girard. I don't think that's going to happen. The weather is just not going to cooperate tomorrow at all. So unless something just drastically changes, we will see everyone for Blue Comets Breakfast with the Coaches show on Saturday morning. All right, the meeting over. Here comes Drake to the plate for the second time with the bases full. Blue Comets 2 outs. That's going to be ball 1, and the wild pitch is going to move them up. And now a 7-0 ball game as it's 1-0 to Drake. So everyone moving up here. Babcock now over at third. Donovan at second. And here's Drake in with a 1-0 count. Here's the pitch. There's underneath that one into the field here. Third baseman not able to make a play there. Lancaster as it gets behind her, so the run comes in on the infield hit. 8-0 now. Lady Blue Comets, the big lead. Over to third goes Donovan. Over at first on the infield hit is Drake. Another hit for the Blue Comets. So here comes Maddie T. Had a double, an RBI double to start off her first time up here in the first inning. Back up here again. It's now 8-0 Blue Comets to start off. And that's going to be low for ball, Bador keeping that one in front of her. And 1-0 to Maddie T here. Rachel Jack will be on deck here with 2 outs as Maddie back in. And Blue Comets, big inning here, and that's going to get out into left field. And Hernandez is going to bring him on home as it caroms away from the left fielder. And it's going to go into second there is Maddie T. Get her another double here, another RBI double. This is her 3 RBIs here for Maddie T already in this ball game. And she clears them off. 2 more come in to make it 10-0 here in this early first inning. That's a shot out into right center field, and it's going to get all the way down. Coming around to score, Maddie Thompson. Rachel Jacket on her horse, and she's going to hit second and trying to get into third, and she'll be in without a throw. Stand-up triple RBI triple for Rachel Jacket. That's 11 now in on this first inning as Coach Chivi's going to come in here, and he may make a change, and he is. He's going to pull Munoz out of there, and we're going to make some changes out there in the field. So as the Lady Blue Comets lead it big here to start off 11-0 with 2 outs in the top of the first, we're going to get a pitch change for Parsons. We'll take a 1-minute break and come on back with it. Blue Comets softball here on Z95.3. Thanks. What's that? Yeah, give me another minute in there, too. That's all right. All righty, Blue Comet fans, welcome back here as we get ready to roll here. Now we're at the end of this first inning as we get a new pitcher. It's going to be Adams checking in as the pitcher, and Campbell sits up there and takes a couple pitches and then flies one right back to the pitcher to finally end the inning here, but the damage really done. Blue Comets lead at 11-0 as we start off here this afternoon. So we will go to the bottom of the first inning, and it will be the Parsons Vikings coming up. Spriggs, Woodman, and Bador on the way to the plate facing Kara Drake. And we'll take a 1-minute break and get everything lined up for you here. Blue Comet Softball, Z95.3. And welcome back here as we're underway here to start the bottom half of the first inning. Kara Drake in the circle, and it's strike one to Spriggs, the center fielder, to start off for the Lady Vikings. And Drake up high outside for ball one. It's 1-1 to her. And I'll get the Lady Blue Comets around the horn for you here, coming up here shortly. And swing and a miss by Spriggs here. It's 1-2 as Kara Drake in the circle. Her battery mate is Maddie Thompson. Maddie T behind the dish. So Drake gets her underneath that one, sends it out there shallow left field, and from the shortstop position, it is Rachel Jacket making a great play there from the shortstop, and out number one. So Jacket making a great play there. That is Donovan at shortstop. That's going to go around there. That was Donovan that made that play there, shortstop. My apologies, folks. She is at shortstop. Rachel's over at third. So that's strike one here to Woodman. And a pitch on the way, up high. 1-1 to her. So with the 1-1 count, Woodman will send that one off of Maddie T's mask there, and it goes 1-2. Sheet right here. All right, so it's a 1-2 count, and now it's low and gets away there from Maddie T. It'll be a 2-2 count to her. Yes. Woodman now 2-2 with Bedore, the catcher, on deck. One out here. Bottom of the first inning. Lady Blue Comets explode for 11 in that first inning, and trying to slap one down the line, getting a piece of it is Woodman, and it's a foul ball. So back in here is Woodman. That one's up high to run the count full now, 3-2. It's Kara looking to get her to swing in one there. So bringing the heat here, I'm assuming, here with the full count to Woodman. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That is out to number 2. So strikeout to her. And first one here. Right, Kara Drake, and it will be Bedore, the catcher, coming to the plate with 2 outs and nobody on. And there for a strike one to her to Bedore. So 0-1 to start her off. Munoz started off the pitcher now in right field, was on deck. Here's the 0-1 to her. That's low for ball one. 1-1. Got away from Kara there. We'll stay on 1-1 count. That one's up high. And it'll be 2-1 to her. Well, Kara probably going to be in the circle both games here today, talking to Coach Hernandez about that. The only game this week for Lady Blue Comets. And she said the girls need to play, so Kara will probably be in the circle both games. There's a swing and a miss. Now it's 2-2 to Bedore. Trying to get a 1-2-3 inning here and get those Lady Blue Comet bats working again. They already lead 11-0 here in this bottom of the first. Looking for a 1-2-3 inning. Here's the pitch. Back to the screen, fouling it off. And Bedore trying to stay alive here, get a little 2-out rally going for the Lady Vikings. Back in with a 2-2 count. And that one's up high to run it full. So Parsons hitters have done good here against Kara to start off, as Woodman got her to go to a full count. Now here's Bedore. So we'll see if she can bring that heat once again, gets her swinging. Here we go with the full count. That's up high outside, ball 4. They put the runner on. So it's a base runner for Parsons here. And here comes Munoz. Now in right field after starting out as the pitcher. We'll face Drake in the circle. Here's the pitch to her. That's low for ball. Thompson, quick throw down to first. Holding her on down there, Eubanks. She gets back in time. Ball 1 to Munoz. Here's the pitch. That's in there for a strike on the outside. It's now 1-1 to her. Heisey. On deck. There's a swing and a miss. It's now 1-2. Heisey on deck for Parsons. If Munoz can get on, she's now 1-2. And Drake looking to get out of this inning here with another strikeout. Here's the 1-2 to her. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. 2 strikeouts in the inning for the third out. They get no hits. They do leave one. No errors by the Lady Blue Comets. And we will go to the second inning. It will be Eubanks, Emling, and Babcock the first 3 up when we come back. Blue Comets lead at 11-0, Z95.3. And we're back here trying to make sure we get all the changes for the Lady Vikings here after they made some changes there in that first. So now over there at shortstop, that is number 6. That is Harris. All right, so here we go, and I think Spriggs moved over to third. We'll get those all together here. But Lady Blue Comets leading it big here as we go to the second inning. It will be Eubanks, reached on the base on balls her first time up, facing the new pitcher here. The new pitcher is Adams. And that's going to be down to third base line. It'll be a foul ball. Strike 1 to start her off. Adams came in 3 pitches and got that final out. Munoz, who just didn't have any luck against Lady Blue Comet hitters, who lit her up for about 9 hits. So back in the circle now after the foul ball. 0-1 to Eubanks. Here's the pitch from Adams. That's in there for a strike. It's now 0-2. Emling will be on deck for Lady Blue Comets. And the pitch. That's low for ball 1, 1-2. Adams trying to get her to chase it 1. Back in, here's Adams with the pitch. That's a runner there at the shorts. And Harris comes up throwing, and it's a low throw, and she'll be in there for a base hit for Eubanks. So it's a base hit here for Eubanks, and she is on for Emling, who got hit by a pitch and scored a run in that first inning. Now facing Adams here for the first time. Here's the pitch to her. Trying to sack bunt it on. It's high for ball 1 to her. One to Emling. Pitch on the way. Trying to square down the bunt, lays it down nice down the third base side. Adams comes over and throws low, and it'll get into foul ground. Turning the corner, there's Eubanks. She'll head to third. Going into second on the error will be Emily. So an error gets him over to second and third. That is the 4th error on the ball game here by the Lady Vikings. And it will be KB to the plate. Coming up, single, scored a run. She'll have runners in scoring position, second and third for the Blue Comets. Here's Corey standing in and pitch to her up high inside. Ball 1. One over to Babcock. And the pitch coming. That's a shot, and it'll be a slow roller there to the shortstop. Harris comes up. She'll make a good throw this time, and off the glove at first. That is Woodman can't handle it. Goes into foul ground. So, it's an error, bringing in another run here for the Blue Comets. And a nice play there by Harris, and she comes across, but it is an error by the first baseman. And the run comes in to score. 2 runs come in to score. 13-0. That's a little runner there to shortstop. Nice job, and deep in the hole there for Harris. She's not going to be able to make a play. And Taylor Thompson comes up, and she is back on again here for the second time. She had a sacrifice fly, and her second hit stole a base and scored a run. Her 2 times up. Now she's on once again for the Blue Comets on the first pitch. Donovan comes to the plate now. She's got a double. Base on balls, 2 runs scored today. That's on the inside to her for ball 1. Kara Drake will be on deck here for the Blue Comets. So Donovan right back in with 1-0. That's up high. Ball 2, 2-0. That 2-0 count. Pitch on the way. That's in there for ball number 3. Donovan right back in. After a quick check down, Coach Hernandez down third baseline. Coach Jacket over first base side, keeping Tater Thompson close over there at first. Here's the pitch. That's up on the inside, ball 4. So bases full of Blue Comets once again here with 2 outs. And Kara Drake, the pitcher, coming in. She's 1 for 2. Her 2 times at the plate scored a run, trying to help her own cause here with the bases full. And that's up high, ball 1 to her. Still no outs here into this inning. Good pitcher Adams standing in. 1-0 now to Kara Drake. Maddie Thompson on deck. Bases full of Blue Comets. Ball 2, 2-0. That 2-0 count. 13-0 now. Lady Blue Comets here in the second. That's outside, 3-0. So now Adams in fear of walking in a run here. And she's gone 3-0 to her pitch and make Kara Drake, and there it is, ball 4. So moving everybody up, and another run comes in to score, making a 14-0 ball game here for the Blue Comets in the second. Here comes Maddie T to the plate. 3 RBIs, 2 doubles. Her 2 times at the plate already here. And we'll face Adams. And Maddie sends that one down the left field line, and it is hooked in, foul, long strike. So Maddie right back in, looking to straighten that one out and get a hold of one. How about a little grand salami here today? That would be nice. So Maddie T right back in. And Adams to the plates. That's low, ball 1, 1-1 to her now. So it's 1-1 to Maddie T. Adams to the plates. Up high, 2-1. Rachel Jacket waiting patiently on a deck. Here's the 2-1 to Maddie. She'll sit that out in the left field, and it is high, and it'll get past the left fielder to the fence. 1 run comes in to score. 2 runs come in to score, and she's going to clear them off. It's going to be 3 more RBI double for Maddie T as she runs them around. And she's got her 3rd double of this ball game. 3rd hit here. Brings in 3 more. Making it a 17-0 ball game. In Parsons here today. Rachel Jacket taking ball 1. And it's now ball 2 to Jacket. So 2-0 here, and Adams struggling to find the strike zone after really starting off really good here in this inning. And she's trying to find her spot here. That one got away from her there, making it 3-0. So the 3-0 score, 3-0 the count now to Jacket. And that's ball 4. First and second on another base on balls here. So now coming to the plate is going to be Campbell, the 9th batter to the plate. Campbell, 1 for 2 at the plate, scoring a run. An RBI, a triple. Back in the first pitch to her, ball 1. Running the runners up as it gets away from Bador there, the catcher. Now they're 2nd and 3rd in scoring position for Campbell, who's ahead 1-0. So 1-0 to her. That one's high, going to get behind Bador, coming to the plate here, trying to get it in. And Maddie T comes in to score on the air, and that one gets away as they throw it back in. And then coming in to score wisely, Rachel Jacket running the bases very well. She'll come in for bring 2 more for the Lady Blue Comets. So another error, actually 2 more errors there, bring in 2 more runs to make it 19-0. Here's Campbell standing at the plate with a 2-0 count to her, and now the base is empty. Still no outs, and it's 3-0. Eubanks will be on deck. She started the inning and getting a piece down, fouling it off. 3-1. So 3-1 now to Campbell at the plate here. Here's the pitch. That's in there for a call strike. Now runs the count full. So 3-2 Campbell. And a big hit back in the first, stepping in, and that's going to be ball 4. So another base on balls here, and now we'll get Eubanks coming back to the plate here. Eubanks got a single her first time up. And base on balls, and has scored a couple of runs here. Now we'll have a runner over at first as she steps in here. Adams delivers. That's catching the outside for strike number 1. Oh, 1 to her with Emling on deck. Here's the pitch. That's up high. Ball 1, 1-1. So runner over at first, Blue Comets now exploding here. 19-0 to start off in this one. That one's low for ball 2. 2-1 to Eubanks. And a 2-1. That's up high. 3-1. The 3-1 count. Emling on deck, and Eubanks stands in. And the pitch from Adams. That's a shot down the third base line. It'll go foul. Run the count full. Full count here to Eubanks. To get the foul ball back in. And Eubanks ready to go here. Adams delivers full count. Foul ball heads up over here. Woo! Checking out into the crowd. Folks just getting out of the way here. So it's a foul ball. Stay full count. And Adams bringing it to the plate. And there's a shot there. And Harris at short going to come up and throw to second. And they'll get the lead runner there for the first out. Eubanks out on 6-4, out number 1. Fielder's choice for Eubanks. She reaches over to first. Here's Emling to the plate. She was hit by a pitch and had an error to reach her 2 times at the plate. Did score 2 runs, so she'll come up here for the 3rd time. The runner over at first and 1 out. That's in there for a strike call. 0-1 to her. KB on deck for the Lady Blue Comets. Adams sends that one in. It'll be a foul ball. 0-2 now to Emily. So Emily back after the foul ball. Coach Hernandez down third base line, giving some instructions how to straighten that one out. Here's the 0-2 to Emily. Whoa, that one definitely got away from Adams, and it'll be a wild pitch there as Eubanks over to second. And it's now 1-2. A 1-2 count. The Comets lead at 19-0 here in the top of the 2nd inning. Swing and a miss. Emily helping her out here, and they're going to throw down and complete the strikeout. Complete the strikeout. That's out number 2. Going over to third is Eubanks, but now there's 2 outs. First strikeout here for Parsons pitching, and Corey Babcock to the plates. Foul ball here to the right side, heads up. And it's strike 1. So KB at the plate now, 0-1 to her. Out to the foul ball. Now 2 outs here, and nobody on. Oh, run over third. Sorry. That's Eubanks over the third. on the inside. It's a 1-1 count to KB. One now to KB. She right back in. Adams to the plates. Outside, 2-1. Corey standing right in. Not wasting any time waiting on it. 2-1 to her, and that's going to be low. You know, it's going to catch her on the foot, they say. She's hit by the pitch. So runners on the corners now for the Blue Comets. Back to the top of the order, it will be Tater Thompson coming up. 2 outs and runners on the corners. 19-0 lead. Lady Blue Comets lead it here. Top of the second inning in Parsons. And Coach TV had some injuries on a game earlier in the week. And hoping that those young ladies get back on the field and feeling better as soon as possible. That's ball 1 here to Tater Thompson. 1-0 runners on the corners. Babcock at first. Eubanks over at third. Adams in the circle now for Parsons. A 1-0. Tater, that's in there, call strike 1. 1-1. Tater checking in to look down at Coach Hernandez down third baseline. And back in, she'll come with a 1-1 count. That's a runner there to the shortstop. Harris knocks it down, but not able to make the play. And coming in to score is Eubanks, making it a 20-0 ball game. And moving over there to second is KB. As it's another hit for the Lady Blue Comets. Here comes Riley Donovan to the plate. Had a great day at the plate already. A couple of base on balls and a double, RBI double. First pitch she sees is ball 1. She scored 3 runs. Has a chance to get another RBI or 2 here with a couple on the base pads. 2 outs. Drake on deck was Riley Donovan back in. That's low. Ball 2. 2-0. 2-0 count. Low outside now, 3-0. So Adams in danger of loading them up here again with 2 outs. As we come, already lead at 20-0 here. We're on top of the second. And the pitch up high on the inside, and it is a ball number 4. So bases will be full of Lady Blue Comets here with 2 outs. In the second, here comes the pitcher, Drake. Kara Drake comes to the plate. She's 1 for 2 with the base on balls. A couple runs scored here. And Coach TV going to come in and have a chat with his pitcher out there. So we're going to take a second break and find out. Going to keep her in there, and he may do that. Lady Blue Comets, though, getting some very big hits here. Some help on 7-8 errors already by the Lady Vikings of Parsons. And having a chat with Coach TV here before the game, as I said, missing some of his players off of this starting squad due to some injuries. And definitely not making any excuses on that at all, but knows that his girls are going to come out here and compete and play, and they're doing that right now and not giving up by any means and not making any excuses out there. But the Lady Blue Comets have come to play here today. They're putting the bat on the ball, knocking it around the park, and doing what it needs to do to win the ball game here. They've got 2 outs here, and the bases are full as Kara Drake steps to the plate here for the 4th time. And that's low for ball 1. Bases full for the Lady Blue Comets. So Adams, the pitcher here. Munoz started the pitching for Parsons. She's now second. That's low. That's ball 2. That one gets away. Going to keep the runners at bay. No need to advance the runners here. So after the foul ball, or after the pass ball, 2-0 to Kara Drake as she stands back in. Maddie Thompson back on deck. That's in there for a strike call. And they go 2-1 to her. So Adams trying to get that 3rd out here, get her team in the dugout, see if they get their bats working. And that's a foul ball to make it 2-2. But Kara Drake at the plate here. Going to continue to help her own cause. She's now 2-2 with the bases full. And the pitch on the way. That's a shot right back out into center field. 1 run coming in to score. 2nd run coming in to score. So it's a 2 RBI double for 2 RBI single for Kara Drake. One coming in. Two coming in. Standing over there at second is Donovan. Another single here for the Blue Comets. As two more make their way to the plate today. Matty T stepping in. First pitch to her. Gonna be a foul ball. Oh, 1 to her. Rachel Jackett will be on deck. Matty T with 6 RBIs and 3 doubles in this ballgame. Scored 3 runs herself. 1-1. Matty here in the second. Blue Comets now 22-0 here in the top of the second inning. 1-1 to Thompson. That's right back up the middle, and that'll bring in another run here. That's dropped there by the center fielder. Coming around to score is going to be Donovan. And it's another RBI single for the Blue Comets. Drake goes over to second. Another RBI for Matty T here in this one. So coming to the plate is going to be Rachel Jackett. Rachel, 2 for 2. Base on ball, scoring a couple runs, got an RBI herself. That's in there for a strike call. Rachel at the plate for the 3rd time in this inning. That's low for ball 1, 1-1. And the 1-1 count to Jackett, and that's going to hit her in the backside, and the bases will be full once again. Still 2 outs in this inning. And here comes Campbell to the plate. Campbell, 1 for 2 of the base on balls. And she'll step to the plate here with the bases full. 2 outs, 23-0. And the Lady Blue Comets leader here in the second. That's right. Pitch on the way to Campbell. Foul ball. Campbell. Second time through here. That's up high, getting off Bedore's glove there into the screen. Nobody moving up. And it's now 1-1 to her. Campbell, 18th hitter to the plate here in the second inning for the Blue Comets. That's the first inning. That's a shot right there at third. Oh, just foul. Lancaster tried to reach for it there as a diving underneath it. Over at third is Kara Drake. Had to move out of the way. But not able to reach it there, and it's a foul ball. 1-2. Nice try there by Lancaster, but had to go around Drake and not able to pull it in. So now 1-2 now to Campbell. Outside, ball 2-2. Two counts on the way. Swing and a miss for the strikeouts. And the third out. Yeah, that's the third out there. So that'll do it here. The Lady Blue Comets explode for another big batch runs. They get 12 here in the second. And the Lady Blue Comets now lead at 23-0. We'll take a 1-minute break, come back for the bottom half of the second. That's where we are. Heisey, Myers, and Lancaster coming to the plate. We come back. Blue Comets softball, Z95.3. Excuse me, folks. Back here ready to go for the bottom half of the second inning. Lady Blue Comets just dominating this game here so far. The Bats have really been working. 15 hits have brought in 23 runs, and also help of 8 errors by the Lady Vikings and Parsons haven't hurt us bringing those scores in as well. But the Blue Comets definitely getting some batting practice in here today. But the Lady Vikings ready to come in here for their second inning of work and see if they can start getting into this lead that the Lady Blue Comets have built up here. It'll be Heisey, Myers, and Lancaster coming up. One inning of work so far for Kara Drake. She threw 20 pitches. She had 1 strikeout and 1 base on balls so far. And so she'll come in here now ready to go for the second inning. And she'll face Heisey, the center fielder. First up, the lefty will stand in here, facing Kara for the first time in this one. And got some changes. So, okay. All righty, so we got a few changes made out here, so we're ready to go. As we go now to Heisey, the center fielder, ready to go here against Kara Drake for her second inning of work. And Blue Comets leading it handily here so far. And we'll see if the Lady Vikings of Parsons can start to get those bats working here. See if the little layoff there for Kara as she hit the came to the plate a couple of times and has been sitting on the bench here for a little while. See how cool she got, but she'll face Heisey here ready to go. First pitch. Gets her swinging at the slap shot there for strike 1. 0-1 to her. So Heisey now ready to go. She checks in with Chibi down the first base side, or third base side. Trying to get that slap shot down here. Heisey right back in, ready to go. Here's the pitch. That's low for ball 1 to Heisey. I apologize for not having the score on the live stream, folks. It's just my computer's facing the sun and I really can't see it. So I apologize. You're just going to have to trust me when I throw the score out there to you. It's 1-2. I don't want to mess up the screen where it's not showing anything at all. So it is a 1-2 count here to Heisey, and it is a 23-0 lead for Lady Blue Comets, bottom of the second. 1-2 to Heisey. Pitch on the way up high. It's now 2-2. Blue Comets looking to go to 4-1 after with a win here. Still got to hold on here for at least another inning. Get the run rule, and then we'll get game 2. See if we can get a double win here today. And there's a strikeout. That's number 3 on the afternoon for Kara Drake. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Out number 1. So Kara with a third strikeout of the game so far. Now we'll face Myers at the plate. And that's a little runner out there in front of the plate. A nice job, Maddie T, to cover over there. Taylor Thompson covering it from second over at first. So it will be a 2-4 for out number 2. Nice play there by the Lady Blue Comets. So 2 outs quickly here as the third baseman Lancaster comes to the plate. Lancaster steps in here now. 2 quick outs. Drake trying to get quick 3 outs here. That's strike 1 to her. Brown will be on deck. That's up on the inside, ball 1. So Lancaster get on to be Brown. And then the top of the order, Ortiz, will follow after that. So 1-1 count at the plate. It's 23-0 lead here for Lady Blue Comets. Drake trying to get out of this inning. That's low, ball 2, 2-1. With a 1-2-3 inning. So now it's 2-1 here to Lancaster. Hey, what did I do? Trying to come right through on me or something right there. Kara trying to throw one at me. Got away from her there, 3-1. She's aiming for me, I think, over here. 3-1 to Lancaster. That's in there for a strike call. 3-2 now runs the count full. Ready for the payoff pitch here from Kara Drake. So Kara. Settling back in. And that's going to be called low for ball 4. So base on balls here, puts the runner on with 2 outs. Second base on balls here by Drake. And it will be Brown coming to the plate now. So coming in, Brown will come and be the hitter. With a runner on and 2 outs here in this bottom half of the second inning. And Drake stepping in, ready to go. First pitch to her. Low for ball 1. Runner over at first is Lancaster, reaching on a base on balls. Second base runner of the day here for Parsons. Here's the pitch. That's in there for a strike, 1-1. That 1-1 count. Brown steps back in, now ready to go. Here's Drake with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 1-2. Kara looking to get that 4th strikeout here. Get out of this inning, get those bats working again. Blue Comets bats been working really well here so far these first couple of innings. So now it's a 1-2 count to Brown. Here's the pitch. She gets under on top of it, sends it foul. Stays 1-2, staying alive at the plate. So 1-2 count, Brown. Right back in after the foul ball. Drake delivers. That's low, 2-2. I'm getting away from Kara right there. So Drake looking to end this inning for the Blue Comets. Here we go. The 2-2 on the way. Up high, 3-2. So it was ahead of her 1-2. Now is behind 3-2. Here's Brown. Trying to get this inning extended, see if she can move some base runner around. She's got Lancaster over first. Here's the payoff pitch. That's in there for a call. Steerack 3, and that is out. Number 3 on the strikeout. So no hits, 1 left on, and no runs come in. And we will go to the 3rd inning, and it will be Eubanks, Emling, and Babcock, the first 3 up here. When we come back, Blue Comets lead at 23-0 here on Z95.3. Alrighty, we're back here. So we're going to get a pitching change once again here for the Lady Vikings. And Munoz is going to come back in here to pitch, it looks like. 8, that is back over at short. Spriggs. Munoz coming back in here. Brown will go back out into right field. Munoz will come back in here to pitch here for this 3rd inning, see if she can keep the Lady Blue Comets at bay. The Blue Comets have just exploded here for 15 hits. They've left 6 runners on the base paths, no errors. 8 errors by Parsons has brought in 23 runs for the Blue Comets. So Coach Hernandez trying to get the lineups right. Make sure we got going on. So we're moving things around here. Eubanks in the 8th spot. Okay. So it will be Eubanks coming to the plate here to start off in the 3rd. Once we get the lineups set and ready to go with the official book. Munoz back in. Brown will move back over to right field. As Coach Hernandez back out with maybe some more changes going on. Just wanted to make sure everything's good and straight. Adams moves over to second. As Munoz comes in, Adams moves over to second. And that is Myers over at second. They have moved her there. At second base, moved her back over there. Okay. So I think I'm right with how we got everything rolling on. As Munoz still continuing to get some warm-up pitches here. As the Comets trying to get ready to go for their 3rd inning as they lead it big here this afternoon in Parsons, 23-0. Coming up on Saturday, we'll have our all-you-can-eat pancake breakfast for the 4th of July celebration. So get on over to First Baptist Church, 118 North Forest there, and enjoy some pancakes. Adults $6, 10 and under will eat for free. All-you-can-eat pancakes. We'll have eggs, sausage, milk, juice as well, and coffee for you. That's Saturday, First Baptist Church starting at 7. All-you-can-eat pancake breakfast benefiting the 4th of July fireworks. Also coming up on Saturday, we'll have our Breakfast with the Coach show from the Caddy Shack. We'll be there, Coach Hernandez, Coach Murray, as well as Coach Alexander with the Lady Panther softball team. So here we go, now ready to roll after all the changes have been made, and it looks like we're ready to go. So it's going to be Eubanks stepping in first, and she is 1 for 1, reaching on a fielder's choice and a base on ball, scoring 3 runs today. And we'll step off here to start up in the 3rd against Munoz. High fly ball here on the infield. Third baseman Lancaster coming into foul ground, can't make the play, and it's a foul ball for strike 1. So Eubanks with an 0-1 count to her. Comes back to the plate now. Munoz bringing it outside, ball 1. 1-1 to count. So with the 1-1 counts, Donovan right back in, or Eubanks, I'm sorry. Taking that one in there for a strike call. So it's now 1-2. 1-2 count, and now right there at the shortstop, and a nice play there on the shoestring grab for the fly ball out is the shortstop there. That is Spriggs with a nice play there at shortstop. Out number 1. So here comes Emling to the plate. Emling been hit by a pitch, reached on there and struck out her 3 times up. We'll step up here with 1 out and nobody on here in this 3rd inning. Strike 1 to her. So Emling right back in. Outside, 1-1. So it's a 1-1 count. Munoz to the plate. Just outside. Now a 2-1 count. So a 2-1 to her. She stands right in here trying to get something started here in this 3rd for the Blue Comets. 1 out. Up on the inside. 3-1 to Emling. So Munoz now behind Emling. 3-1 to the plate. That's ball 4. So runner on. Base on balls here. So Emling will be on, come to the plates. Will be Corey Babcock. She'll come up, KB. 1 for 1, hit by a pitch, reaching on there, scoring 3 runs today. The runner over at first and one out. Steps up to the plate here with Tater Thompson on deck for the Lady Compans. So Babcock standing in. First pitch for Munoz to her. High fly ball out into center field. Heisey looking to get underneath it, and it'll get over her head and over to the fence. Around to third. That's going to be a double here for KB as they'll hold up the runner over at first. Yimling kind of had to hold up there, see if it's going to be caught, but it's a double by KB. And Blue Comets now runners in scoring position at second and third, top of the order. Tater Thompson to the plate. She's 3 for 3 with a sacrifice fly, scoring 3 runs, stealing a base today. And running in scoring position with one out here. Blue Comets lead at 23-0. Stands to the plates. Ball 1 to her. So 1-0 to Tater Thompson. Checking in Coach Hernandez down the third base line. Back in, ready to go. Munoz, low, ball 2. So 2-0 to her. Munoz looking in here. Door. Send the signal. Here's the pitch. That's going to go out into left field, and it'll get over the center fielder's head. 1 run coming in. KB's going to come in to score. She'll turn the corner, so it's a 2 RBI single for Tater Thompson. So over at first, there's 2 more runs coming in, making it 25-0 here. Here comes Donovan to the plate. Is that going to be Donovan? And so she'll come to the plate here. The runner over at first. And the pitch on the way to Munoz. And here's Donovan. It'll go out into, that's Lewis, I'm sorry. That's to be a hit that's going to get underneath the left fielder's legs, and around coming from first to score is going to be Tater Thompson, as Lewis will get the hit. As Thompson come around to score. There's now 3 more runs coming in here into the third to make it 26-0 here on another hit by the Lady Blue Comets. And it will be Drake to the plate. Ball 1 to her. One 1-0 to Drake. Pitch on the way from Munoz. And going to try to run it down the third base line. It's going to be a foul ball, 1-1. Maddie Thompson on deck for the Lady Blue Comets here. Drake can get on. Runners at second there is Lewis. Based on a single, and an error by the left fielder puts her over second. Run came in to score. And the pitch on the way. Outside is now 2-1. So a 2-1 count here, Kara Drake trying to continue to help her own cause here as Blue Comets lead it big in the third. Stands in here ready to go against Munoz. That's a shot. It's going to be foul ball. Heads up over there. And Parsons crowd ready for that foul ball. So 2-2 now the count to Kara Drake. Blue Comets exploding now and leading 26-0 here in the third. And a 2-2. That's going to be shallow there. Lancaster going to catch it. Nice job there by Lancaster. Makes the play at third for the third out. Blue Comets get a. That's only 1 out. I thought that was the second out. I'm sorry. I thought that was the third out. I had it written down wrong. My apologies, folks. My apologies. That's 2 outs. I had it written down wrong. Here comes Maddie Thompson to the plate. She's 4 for 4. And Maddie running that one right back to Munoz. Stabs it there on the third base side, making a good play. 1-3. That is the third out of the inning. So we will go to the bottom of the third inning. It will be Ortiz, Spriggs, and Woodman come to the plate against Drake. Lady Blue Comets lead at 26-0 going to the third. We'll come back in 1 minute. Z95.3. And we're back here ready to go to the bottom of the third, see if the Lady Blue Comets can wrap this one up and get another victory here in the column form to make it a 4-1 on the year. And I think they can do that with a run rule here in the bottom of the third. I do believe they had to play through 3, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong here. I've still learned some of the Kansas rules. So we'll see how that goes. But we're ready to go here for the third. And it will be Ortiz to start off for the Lady Vikings. First pitch, swing and a miss, 0-1 to her. 2 innings of work, 3 strikeouts, 2 base on balls, no hits, no runs for Kara Drake so far. And 0-1, now 1-1 here to Ortiz. So 1-1 to Ortiz. That's now ball 2. So 2-1 to Ortiz. That's in there for a strike from Kara. So now 2-2. So Kara Drake in the circle for the Blue Comets. Looking to make, she faced 4 in the first, 4 in the second. No hits, swing and a miss, and a strikeout. That's out to number 1. And that is the 5th strikeout for Kara here today. So top of the order will be Spriggs. She'll come to the plate. She's 0 for 1, flat out. So Rachel Jackson made a good play there just off the dirt going towards third base back in the first inning to start the game. Oh, first pitch to her is in there for strike 1, 0-1. So Spriggs standing in with an 0-1 count. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, now 0-2. Kara would like to get a 1-2-3 strikeout inning here. And the pitch. Low for ball, trying to get her to chase after that one, not going after it. And it's ball 1 to her. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. There's the swing and a strikeout, out number 2. On the swing and strike. So 2 outs to the plates. Comes Woodman. Struck out her first time up. Oh, sorry. Yep, Woodman, that is. First baseman. Standing in here facing Drake. Trying to slap her way on, swinging through that one. Strike 1. 0-1 to her. Goes Chibi down the first base line, third base line, trying to send some signals out. 0-1. That's in there for a strike, getting away from Thompson as it's 0-2. So Maddie getting it back out there and a little offline. Knocking it down there is Kara. So 0-2 now as Maddie comes back in. Here's Woodman standing in. And the pitch on the way. That's ball 1, 1-2. Beautiful day here at Forest Park. Much better than last Thursday when it was very cold at Santa Fe. And it's going to be like that tomorrow, that's for sure, in Girard. Don't think we're going to get that game in Girard tomorrow, unfortunately, folks. 2-2 to Woodman now. And the pitch from Drake. Up on the inside, running it full. So Kara Drake now looking to get this final out of the inning. And the pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. It's a 1-2-3 strikeout inning for Kara Drake. And that is 6 strikeouts. And Drake going to get that one there. And it'll be a 26-0 ball game here. So that's going to be the end of game 1 on the run rule as the Lady Blue Comets lead at 26-0 here at the end of 3 innings. And that will do it here for game number 1 as the Blue Comets just come out and explode for many, many hits on this ball game. So let's send it back to the studio. We'll take a 3-minute break. We'll come back and give you your Twyla McMillan post-game wrap-up show on Z95.3. guess I didn't. Oh, well. Do what? Oh, nothing. I was just nothing. Really, just trying to. I'm missing. I didn't bring an extra score sheet. I'm missing a score sheet, so now I've got to erase an old one, so I can have one to use. And we're back here as we get ready to wrap this one up as Twilight McMillan, Farm Bureau Insurance Agent wrap-up show here. Lady Blue Comets win it big this afternoon here in game number 1 to go to 4-1 on the year to win it 26-0 here. Game 2 coming up in just a bit, and we'll get that game for you on the way. But the Blue Comets just started off with 11 runs in the first, 12 runs there into the second, 3 more in the third. Just some insurance there. But Drake doing a good job out there on the hill. She's only thrown 54 pitches there in that 3 innings of work. 1-2-3 inning there into the third to finish it up. 7 strikeouts against Parsons hitters, and they got game 2 on the way. And see if the Lady Blue Comets can come out of here with a SEK victories today over Parsons, and that would be very good for the Blue Comets as their young season underway here to go to 5-1 on the year to get these conference wins, conference wins, SEK wins here in this action as well here today. But as I said, 26 runs on 18 hits, left 7, no errors by the Lady Blue Comets. So a big win here today, and we got game number 2. And unfortunately for the Lady Vikings of Parsons, Coach Chibi says he's got some very good players on the injured list, and so not at full strength here today. But he's put his girls out there and know they're going to play as hard, and they've done that. And going to see if they can come out here in game number 2 and have a better showing here than the game number 1. I'm sure he wasn't really happy with that one, but his girls out there competing, and it's going to be a good game number 2. That's our Twilight McMillan post-game wrap-up show here. Lady Blue Comets win at 26-0 in game number 1. Game number 2 coming up here in about 20 minutes or so. So we'll send it back to the great music here on this Classic Mix Z95.3. We'll be back here. We'll get the live stream stopped, and we'll kick it back up here in about 15 minutes and bring you game number 2 as we get ready for that on the way here, as it's your home for the Blue Comets, Z95.3. All right, man. Yeah, I said, just kick it back on there, and I'll check in on a few things, and I'll get back to you here in about 15, 20 minutes or whatever. All right.
At Medicap Pharmacy in Chanute, we know you have options for where you get your medicines. We're different because when you're sick, we'll get you in and out through our convenient drive-thru.